Hey there, welcome back to Minifig Monday. This one is a pretty sweet figure. This is Toretto from the Fast and the Furious franchise. But this particular figure comes in the Speed Champions Dodge Charger RT. And it's a pretty awesome set. And this figure is pretty awesome, in my opinion. It's pretty great. I really like it, the look of it. Here is a 360 of Dom here. And compared to most of the figures that we've taken a look at, he's not super detailed, but I think he gets, I mean, you know who it is, basically. And it's a pretty cool figure. I like that they created him. I'm hoping we get more Fast and Furious characters down the line. If I were to design one, I would probably make a Suki figure with her car from Too Fast. I know I'm in the minority. I loved Suki. She was just a really fun character to me. And it's a shame that she only appeared in the second film. And I would have loved to see her car as a Lego version. But this is Dom Toretto. He's the face of the franchise. Well, he's technically the main character, but essentially he is like the second. In the first movie, he's more of a secondary character. He becomes a more important figure. He becomes the main character later. But the main character of the series is technically Brian O'Connor. Minifig Monday coming out for him as well pretty soon. But this figure is great. I really like it. We technically already have a Vin Diesel character in Lego. It's Groot. I mean, yeah, Riddick and a few of his other characters, we don't have Lego versions, so it's just Groot we have. Oh, and now, of course, Dom. But let's take a look at his accessory, which is pretty cool. It's like it's a wrench, it's a standard Lego wrench. It's nothing super special. From what I know, or from what I understand, Lego Speed Champion sets always come with a wrench piece with the figure. So it's not super special, but there have been incidents in the films and, yeah, that have, let's say they've involved a wrench with Dom. So, yeah, it's pretty fitting. It's a cool wrench piece. I like it. I actually don't have too many. I think I only have, like, one or two. So this adds to that. I like it. It would have been nice if it was, like, in a different color, maybe, like, silver or gray, dark gray, whatever. It would have been nice to get it in a different color, but it's still a pretty nice accessory. Otherwise, it's not anything too special. It makes a lot of sense with Dom's particular car. The Dodge Charger being the big muscle car that it is, it probably needs a lot of maintenance, and, you know, this wrench qualifies, and I think it's pretty cool. But otherwise, that's the only accessory he comes with. He's a pretty sweet looking figure. Honestly, he's kind of simple, like, compared to most figures that we have seen in this Minifig Monday series on the channel. He's just, like, a bit simplified, but I think it works, especially because Dom doesn't wear super extravagant clothing in the film, so it kind of works. They did give him a brand new head print just for Dom, and a brand new torso print for his black tank top, which is great. And that's meant to be a tank top, because he's got his exposed arms. And also, the skin tone doesn't show up as, I guess, vibrant on camera here. But this skin tone is actually brand new. I might have another figure with it. Let's see. I'm trying to... I don't have too many other ones with this skin tone, because it's new. I'm trying to look here. I don't think I have one handy. The closest I have is the newest Boba Fett, which has a darker skin color, which is great. Matches Tamora Morrison very well. So that's just an example. It's the closest thing I could find to this tone. But it's a pretty sweet, you know, look for a character. It matches Vin Diesel very well. Both his baldness and his skin tone. Matches it very well. And it looks great. I like the detail on the shirt. The shirt is really cool to me. It honestly reminds me a little bit of Tony Stark. Just the way the wrinkles look. And what I like is there's a very tiny smidge of shirt picking up from the top. and it looks really cool. I really like it. There's a lot of cool wrinkles, and you know, it's not just a blank black torso, you know. And there is back printing, which is pretty nice. You know, it's not super detailed, but it does the job. It's very, very good. And sadly, the legs have nothing on them. Like, it's just dark gray, which I guess it doesn't bother me too much, but it would have been very nice to have some kind of printing for, like, jean pockets or, you know, wrinkles or something. It would have been nice to get something on the legs. It's not terrible. It's just, it would have been nice, but it's not a deal breaker. But yeah, that's the figure. He has no alternate face, which makes sense. He's bald, so that wouldn't work at all. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I really like this figure. People think it's terrible, and they don't like it. They just don't like the look of the face, and they say it doesn't look like Dom, or it doesn't look like Vin. They're kind of insane. I think it looks exactly like him. Pretty spot on for Vin Diesel, honestly. Like, what minifigure, you know, the design process is, and, you know, the way they make the characters' faces, and it, you know, minifigures have no nose, so obviously that's gonna play a part too. But I think it looks exactly like Diesel. I don't know. I don't get what the hate is, or the ridicule, or the critiquing, or I don't understand the problem here. It looks exactly like the character, both the actor and Toretto. Like the character, I don't see what's the problem here. I don't. It looks great, solid, and it's really cool that we have a Vin Diesel minifigure. I mean, that's just really cool to me. And I like his smile. I like the eyebrow. The eyebrow kind of reminds me of The Rock. It's weird. It looks a little bit like him, but just a little bit. Just with the eyebrow, I think raised. I think, you know, gives that away. But honestly, this is a fantastic figure. I don't see what the critiques are. I don't get any of the issues. I think it's a great likeness to Dominic Toretto. It's a great likeness to Vin Diesel. And I think it's a great addition to your collection, especially if you're a fan of the Fast and the Furious, or you just want a Vin Diesel minifig. I think it's awesome. It's worth getting the set just for, I mean, in my opinion, it's worth getting the set for the car, but also the figure. So, yeah. That's it for this video. It's not going to be too long, you know, there's not too much to talk about, but I think the detailing is great, and the shirt is very useful. You know, you could use it for another tank top, or even add sleeves to make it a full shirt, or whatever you want. It's really cool. But yeah, this is not my first minifigure with bare sleeves or bare arms. I've gotten a few recently, such as Marion, Ravenwood, Wolverine, and Pocahontas, just to name a few. But yeah, that's the figure. Let me know what you think. Do you like this one? Do you not? What do you think of Dom and Diesel? Which do you prefer? And yeah, that'll be it for this one. Stay tuned for more, and I will see you in the next one. Take care. Have a great day.